It's another beautiful Tuesday morning. How are you doing? Welcome to Jam 316 Parenting Tuesday. Merry Christmas to you. It's just a few days and Christmas is here. Thank you so much for tuning in. For those who are catching up with us on TV, we've been at this since 6 in the morning on radio. So good to have you on board. Christmas just around the corner. When you think about Christmas, what are some of the memories that come to heart? I hope they're memories that put a smile on your face and not memories that make you think like, hey, Mateso bila chuki. No, there should be memories that bring a smile on your face. I was saying earlier, for me, one of the things I remember the most is Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve, 24th of December every year, my dad would come home late. Late is about between 10 and midnight. And we would wait for him because my dad would come home with candy. I don't know where he bought that candy. It was not available in the shops. It was not available in the supermarkets. And I don't know. I think it's the people he used to work with, because he used to work with some foreigners. And I think they would come with such gifts. And he would bring us candy. And that candy was, oh my goodness, we loved that candy. But Christmas for us growing up was a time for family. Traveling, stay at home with the family, cook a nice meal, all the chapos and the cuckoos and everything you can think of. And then there was the new clothes. If there's no new clothes, there's no Christmas. I'm telling you the truth. We had to have new clothes. And then we had this thing growing up as kids. You didn't wake up in the morning and put on your new clothes. No. You need to know the art of teasing. And so we would wake up and shower and put on our tatas. The clothes that are not looking so good. The clothes you don't normally wear every day. The ones that have patches and holes. That's what we would wear in the morning and go out to scout the land and to see our friends. And they would do similar things. We don't want to reveal. It's around 11 midday. That's when you would come out in your glory. And it was amazing. What about you? What are some of the memories that you have for Christmas? Share those with us on 20316 for SMS, WhatsApp 0786316316. I'll be introducing my guests to us in the next short while as we look at the importance of creating such memories, and just traditions around Christmas, and also the importance of reminding our children the reason for the season as well. Jam 316 Parenting Tuesday. Welcome to the show this morning, talking about Christmas, talking about traditions and the importance of creating traditions around Christmas. In studio with me, a wonderful couple. These guys, when they come to studio, I have to prepare my lungs because I laugh a lot when they are here. Douglas and Jambi, how are you guys doing?
Good. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you guys too. Karibuni.
Asante.
I've prepared my lungs.
Good to see you.
Yes, I know when you're in studio. Hey.
Good things happen.
Good things happen.
Amen.
My
Laughter
friend, I must
medicine.
imagine you laugh every day.
I
in
love
the
every
house.
day in the house. Even if nimejam kidogo, nasikia tu jam 316.
You see? You guys are just amazing. So let's talk about Christmas.
Yes.
Let me begin with you, Njambila. I was taught ladies first. Growing up, what was happening in your home during Christmas?
Wow. Christmas was such a memorable time during our times when we were small. One, we would all go to Shago. Yes, okay. And all the cousins, all the aunties.
Oshago ni wapi?
Muranga.
Let's not go there.
No, it's okay, Muranga. So we'd all go to Muranga town. Not Muranga. Muranga is actually a town. Kiriaine. In Kikuyu, we call it Kiriraine.
Kiriraine.
So all the cousins from my father's side, all of us would, go and celebrate together. So each one of us would come with shopping, with, some would come with flour, others sugar, and would all converge.
Okay.
One of the things we used to do is buy clothes that were all similar.
Oh.
Okay.
Mlikuwa na choir.
Tulikuwa na choir. Mshaino.
Yes.
So we had clothes that, were similar for all of us, for the boys and the girls. And would look really nice.
Who would organize that?
The mothers.
The mothers?
Yes.
They would have their mothers' union and plan.
And say, these are the clothes. What do you think? And I wonder, because there was no WhatsApp, we didn't have, phones that had Facebook or...
Yes.
I don't know how they used to do that. But somehow they managed. Yes. And would wear, a nice clothes. Now the food. Now this is the the food.
Yeah.
We would cook a lot of food. Wachana na mashakura. Sisi watu wa Central tumeingililiwa sana hii story.
Hey, mashakura.
There was no mashakura. There was meat, there is chicken, there is rice.
In separate
yes.
sufurias,
No, of course we'd have meat with waru and
dengu. Has to be there.
You know,
yes.
That is and would have an amazing time. But now the 24th, we would stay up to 12 a.m. screaming and shouting and singing and praising. If it's raining, we sing in the rain, and it was interesting.
Yes.
Let me tell you, it was really lovely. And at least you get to see your cousins. I heard of a story just recently. A certain gentleman took a lady to their home, only to discover that they are actually cousins.
Don't tell me.
Yes, because we are so busy, we do not meet our relatives. We do not have family times together, and then we meet in town and we think, you look good, but we're actually relatives.
Oh my God.
It was very sad.
Wow.
It was
so
very
how long
sad.
would you stay in Shads?
Like a week.
What?
Like a week. We'd have one communal place to cook. We'd have a bonfire at night. Do you know what motura is?
Yes.
That was a delicacy. Yeah, motura ya mbuzi. So our fathers would make the motura. Yes, and it was really sweet.
So as kids, you would look forward to that?
Yes, we'd look forward to that, because we really bond and have time away from school, away from everything else, away from TV, and we just have fun as children.
Were there gifts?
No. The gifts were the clothes.
The gifts were the matching uniform.
The matching uniform were the gifts.
Wow.
Yes.
What about you, Douglas?
Wow, ours was very good. I remember I was telling my wife in the morning that we used to have, I come from, in Ushago, our church in Ushago is a Quakers, that is the Friends Church.
Friends Church, yes.
So Friends Church in Ushago, there are many branches. So every Christmas, 1 month of December, it's preparation. It's called Kuimba Amarago. Sijui kama unajua Marago. Marago. Marago inamaanisha it's recitations.
Oh, yes.
So every church prepares a recitation on the birth of Jesus Christ.
Wow.
So some will be given the book of Matthew 2, talk about how the shepherds were able to see the star, and then it directed them to where the baby was born. So they'll do it even in Luya.
Si tupatie sample.
Sample ni ya Kiswahili. I think like kwa maana hii Mungu alipenda ulimwengu akamtoa mwanawe pekee ili watakao muamini wasi hiyo.
Yeah, that one.
Hiyo.
Yes.
So people will do that, practice them and have verses, and people will cram them. Maybe a church, maybe a particular church will cram their session. So kulikuwa na ile ya teens, then youth, then watu kubwa, and the elderly.
Okay.
And all of us will converge at the same place on 25th. So it can even be 30 or 40 churches. So it starts in the morning, and the judges there. So all of us recite anything about the birth of Jesus. And there's a competition, then there's marrying, and there's eating, and there's fun. So people will be looking forward to that day. And it was the best time in our life, because we'll be preparing the whole month of November and December just for that competition. And when you got them, then you win an award. You feel like the award was not even something big. A church will maybe get a gift, and the gift will maybe wamerap vizuri kumbe zile plastic plates za nini za mabati, or plastic cups. And it was awesome.
Mabati zilikuwa zinakaa
sana. Alafu unajua ukishachukua unaandika jina nyuma. Church, jina church.
Jina church.
Yes, jina church. So that jilukani ni church gani. But it was a memorable day. I remember that a few days to that 25th, like Meo said, our parents will be really encouraged to help us really understand the meaning of Christmas. And they'll take us through, and that's why we used to do those decisions. They take us to the birth of Jesus Christ and the meaning of Christmas to us. And the gifts will come in, but like you say, the gifts will be clothes. So utabai wakale kanjumu ka Adidas, uvae vizuri, amo hiyo short. Because remember my mom used to buy for us, tumekaa the whole year tujavaa viatu, unakubaya ile ka plastic kale ka black kalikuwa na kakalofa, lakini si lofa kabuti kalikuwa na gogo, those no gogo. You put on gogo, you know gogo?
Yes.
Ulipa gogo kweli?
I didn't wear, but I remember gogo.
You remember gogo? Yes. Nyinyi mlikuwa wadosi basi kama ukuvaa gogo. Yeah. So you put on gogo.
Yes.
Numevaa socks. Inakukata, inakuchoma. That's a memory.
It is etched in you.
Etching you. Unajua imewaka, but you have to put it on. And
Yes.
I remember one day tunaenda church na mama amediscover ajanipaka mafuta vizuri. And one of the memories that I still remember is she didn't have oil. See kama squeezy, my wife watatembea na a whole pouch. Yeah, that has everything, the iron box, it has the toothpaste, the earphones, nini. So our parents will just go to church like that. Amebeba kitu kwa kichwa kupeleka sadaka.
Yeah.
Maybe mahindi, giving a gift for Christmas to the church.
Yes.
So wataona kama kuna mafuta lakini anachukua mate, alinasugua na hiyo mate paka uso yote ilikuwa
Oh my goodness.
oily. And that's a memory. But it was awesome.
It was awesome.
It was awesome.
When you think about these memories, because I'm not sure whether our parents were deliberate in creating these memories.
Yeah.
I just think it became a family tradition that this is just what we do over Christmas. What do these memories mean to you now?
Wow. I think for me, because of the togetherness, us coming together, for me, I also desired that when I have a family that also will be able to be united, like we were united back then, that will be able to share memories together, that my children will be able to know their cousins, and that they would love each other, as family.
Yeah.
That was very important to me. And I have 2 children. They're little, but that is my hope, that even as we go on, that we'll be able to be united as a family and even come together during Christmas. That we will not let it go.
Yeah.
That when it's Christmas, I will not be taking my children to the mall to play. No, I want my children to be together with the other children in our family.
Yes.
And them enjoying the time together like we did when we were young. It was really nice.
Wow.
Very true.
Yes.
What about you? What does it mean for you?
I think our parents, some of them could have been doing it because of tradition.
Yes.
That every Christmas you have to go to church and do this.
Yeah.
But I think it impacted our lives in a different way.
Okay.
Knowing that our parents really are looking forward to this day, and they really set apart everything for that day. If they have to travel, they don't travel, but they have to be together with their family. Because remember, our parents will wake up at night and just make for you food.
Wow.
We will not go to eat in the malls. So they were like, this, we have to celebrate at home. So ile kuku nimefunikwa usiku, it's for the breakfast in the morning.
Yes.
So they'll make sure that it's a family thing. And I think that's the difference between what is happening now and then back then. It means they were like, yes, you can go eat outside, but can we do it in our home? And you maybe only 3. They just make many mandazis. They do a lot of food, a lot of chapati that you see only on that day. That's the only day that you're not told that kula kwanza, ngoja wageni wakule kwanza. No, that day you'll eat with the visitors if they have to come. And it was memorable because now it showed that it was all about family. They'll do it at home. You drink the sodas at home and you feel like everything is okay.
Wow.
Yes.
Did you guys decorate your house?
A lot. Nakumbuka nilianguka kwa mti. Because there were no artificial Christmas trees like these ones.
Ulikuwa unaenda kukata.
Unaenda kwa surprise. I think it's called surprise.
Yes.
The one that looks like this.
Yes.
So the first one that fell down was my cousin. Akabreak mkono. So mimi nikasema let me do it. So you go up and then you cut one of the branches. And then you bring it at home. Then you put them shinos. And then you put the balloons.
the what?
Them
Shino.
These ones behind.
Yes.
So you put them shinos.
Yes.
And then you only buy balloons. And then you pull them
Yeah.
there. So
Yes.
you tag all the balloons. There are not these lights that we're seeing lighting on the nini.
No.
So I'll climb the cypress tree. Nikaenda nikakata. So instead of kusimama kwenye sikati, nikasimama kwenye nakata.
Oh my God.
So
Ukaanguka.
tulianguka wote chini with the cypress tree, the branch. But it was memorable. Because that's what we used to do. If without a Christmas tree in the house,
There's no Christmas.
there's no Christmas. Na iko ina dry, by the way.
Mm.
It could not dry up very fast. You just get it out maybe the end of January.
Eh.
But it was awesome.
That one was special.
Special.
End of January.
End of
That is
January.
so true.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very true.
But I'm just wondering, and we'll talk about this shortly.
Yeah.
Your experience, his experience are
Yeah.
very different.
Very
Yes,
different.
Ah, alikuwa anaishi kanisani.
Yes.
Exciting on Christmas.
Exactly.
Yes.
Hey, see, can I even remember
Let me
Christmas
remember
where
one of
we've
them.
gone
I'll
to
say it
church?
in Luya.
Yeah, hiyo ya Kiluya na
Lazima
ngojea. You have
nilete.
to. You have to.
Yes.
Otherwise, this show is not ending.
I'll do it.
It will be
I'll
like
do
that
it.
Christmas tree.
Oh,
The
man.
show will end of
In
January.
Thank you.
What about for you as you listen in and as you watch this program today. What are those memorable memories you have of a Christmas? Did your parents create any memories around Christmas? Was there a tradition? Was there something you knew? Every Christmas we do this. Like Fonjambi, they travel to Moranga.
Kireni.
And they get together as families and cousins. Ndio usipeleke cousin kwenye tumepata bibi ama umepata bwana. So talk to us, 20316 SMS line, WhatsApp number 0786 316 316. The importance of creating memories around Christmas and traditions around Christmas. And I'm asking you the question, thinking back in the day when you were growing up, what are some of the things that your parents would do over Christmas? What are some of the traditions they had created around Christmas that are still memorable to you today? Share that with us on 20316 for SMS and WhatsApp 0786 316 316. I have a wonderful couple in studio with me today, just telling us their stories. These guys are hilarious. Every time they come to the studio, they just crack my ribs. Douglas and Jambi, karibuni sana again.
Asante.
So, you guys did your thing. Cousins, the whole works. Very different from what your hubby and the family did. This one's did praise and worship the whole Christmas.
Hey, mazee, recitations,
So,
Bible mzima.
now you come together. What was your first Christmas like? Were you conflicted on what to do?
No.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
But what had happened is that normally we go to shags.
Which shags?
Their shags.
Okay.
Kwa kina mwanaume.
We go to their shags during Easter. Okay? During Easter.
Yes.
And because the mom had, like the culture, their tradition was that they celebrate Christmas together,
Yeah.
we didn't go for Christmas. Whoa.
The first Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah.
The call started. Kwa nini hamjakuja Christmas? Mtoto wa fulani amekuja.
Watu wengine wamekuja,
the neighbors' kids are here. Why are you guys not coming for Christmas?
Yeah, why didn't you guys go for Christmas?
You know?
Changes.
Changes, you know? And she couldn't understand why what the tradition that she had that was
Built
their
around us,
built around them,
Yeah.
that now this lady has come and it is
disrupting.
changing.
Ameharibu.
I'm disrupting.
Ameharibu vitu.
Yes, but we explained to her what had happened. It was because of work. It was work related.
Okay.
But then we told her that they will be able to make it up the other Christmas.
Yeah. But I think what happened is also we look at it and we discover that every Christmas most people travel at home and the roads are always very busy, and even it's not really memorable because now it's people are full at home. So we wanted to break the monotony. So we decided that when people are traveling in December, we travel in April. And since now most of our, like my siblings, all of them are in Nairobi, so we do it now in Nairobi. So we meet as a small nuclear family, my brother-in-laws and my sister-in-laws, and we have our own in Nairobi.
Yes.
But I know it was not easy because now my mom expects that we all need to be home, all of us at home. But she forgets what the Bible said, that a man shall leave his father and mother and be united.
Mom, are you watching?
So the living part of it. So it'll be the cleavage will change. Yeah, but it's not easy because now for my mom, she was like, you need to come and celebrate with us. But now you have now my mom-in-law in Nairobi. Now it's easy for us that when you don't travel out in Shago, so in December we celebrate with my mom-in-law in Nairobi. But these other days in Easter you go to Migori. Yeah. So the first year we were not able to make it very big because we're only the two of us.
Yes.
So we just went and met with a couple friend of us who also they didn't have a kid. So we were like three couple who got married the same year, and we felt like, can we have a Christmas together? So we just met at one person's place. We kachinja mbuzi. We celebrated as a family. But now when Mutura came, she had to take Mutura. She likes Mutura. In fact, when I was dating her, she was eating Mutura. Mimi kidu sikuli na unakula. So one of the things that I changed from her is not to eat Mutura again. Yeah, but we thank God. So we met in that family place. You saw Mutura in your stomach. Do you look beautiful?
Huge.
No.
That was a huge sacrifice.
Yeah. So So we met with those family members, family friends, and we had Mary. But now when the kids came in, now it becomes different.
Yes.
Because now when you have the kids, now every family wants to celebrate differently with their kids. So we've been doing it now with our sister-in-law, like last year with the sister-in-law. But now it becomes also hard to do it on the exact day. So either we meet in our house a day before, and then the Christmas
Or a
day,
day after.
yeah, we relax, because when you do the any event on the Christmas day, or like taking the kids outside, it's a jam. It's tricky.
chaotic.
Yeah, it's
chaotic.
chaotic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you think ahead, you know, because your children are still young now,
Yeah.
they're growing. What kind of tradition do you want to build around Christmas? Saying that you come from a family that had a very strong tradition, same for you. Are you thinking of building something that you do over Christmas as a family?
Yeah.
Will it just be you and your children, or will you involve now other people, the cousins?
I think for me, majorly is to tell my children why Christmas and what is it about Christmas. Because for us, we
Yeah.
knew Christmas is just wearing good clothes.
And eating.
Yes.
You know,
And eating tura.
Yeah,
you know, not
eating
like
Torah.
them. They
Yeah.
knew Christmas is about Jesus.
Jesus
it's
is
about
setting, yeah.
reciting.
Yeah.
But for us, it was about, you know, making merry. You know, we were never taught
To
about
the reunion
Jesus.
time, eh?
Yeah, it was reunion time, bonding time,
Yeah.
eating time, you know, dressing up time. But for us, you know, I didn't know what Christmas was about until I became a little bit older.
Yeah.
For me, I think our tradition mostly, I would want us to really, every year, get down, read the Bible stories, explain to our children this is why, you know, we're having this time of Christmas. This is the birth of Jesus Christ, who Jesus is, what Jesus, you know, should be in their lives, so that when they are growing older, they can make choices about the Christmas that we are having or that we are giving to them.
Very
That
true.
is one of the memories I would want my children
Very
to
true.
have.
Do you think it's important for parents to do that?
Wow.
I think it's very important because, like we were saying, that nowadays Christmas has been commercialized. People don't take it serious. It's like a day for off. At least I'm off work.
Yeah.
I'm not working on that day. So people don't take it serious. Like, why are we celebrating Christmas? What is the meaning for Christmas? Because I remember, like we were discussing with my wife, that most of us want to take during the Christmas, but they don't want to be the gift. They want to receive the gifts.
Exactly.
Not
Yes.
being the gift.
Yes.
So unless we change this phenomenon or this stereotype whereby, what am I going to receive? Mom, what are you going to buy for me during Christmas?
Yeah.
Or what am I going to receive from my friends? Can
Do
you
you have new
yeah,
clothes?
do you have new clothes? But I want to build the culture around our kids whereby they should understand that during Christmas, we become the gift. Because we're celebrating the gift that was given to us, that is the Son of God, that is Jesus Christ. So he was the gift to us. So Christmas should be a gift. And this should happen in these two ways. Either I give my time, or I give my service, or I give my acts. So if I'm giving my time, it means it's a time for me to tell my daughter or my son, if I have a son, that during this time is when we become together as a family. It's not a time for me to take a vacation and just relax in my home with my family, not to go out and watch football, not to go maybe somewhere else with my other friends.
You play football with them.
You play football with them in the house. You sing with them Christmas carols in the house. You read the Bible with them in the house. So it's a time to gift your time to your kids.
Wow, I like that.
And the next thing is a time for you to gift service. Let the kids learn that, since the Bible said that for God so loved the world that he gave. So during Christmas, you're supposed to give and not just waiting to receive. Why? I need to give my service even to that orphanage. There's an elderly person next to us that maybe it's living alone. Let me show my kid that on that Christmas day, yes, we will cook in our house, but you can take time and go and cook to that elderly woman, prepare food for her, or sweep her house, clean her clothes, and even give her a gift. Or it's a time for us to go and visit the orphanage. Let my kids know that it's not time for me to receive. The Mary is also for other people, the people who deserve to be visited. So I need to build a culture by it's about giving my gift, my life to others. So go to that orphanage, give them something. Or go to that widow, prepare a house for her, sweep a house for her. Or take adventure. Go out with the kids, go skate with them, or go to a mountain climbing and then come home. Let them know that it's a time to be the gift. That's the main thing. Be the gift.
I like that because thinking about growing up, just like for you guys, it was about getting.
Yeah.
You know, what did my parents get for me? You know, we were never taught about giving. You know, I don't remember us going to church or going to an orphanage or doing whatever. Lazima tukule.
If you're not given, you're
we
in a
have
jam.
to.
Yeah.
In fact, for us, my dad would buy a condor. As we didn't do goat, as we did condor.
Hey, she was
Wa la
special.
la la. He would come with it slaughtered already.
Wow.
depending on the number of people, either a full one or a half one. Kama tuko wengi sana, it comes with the half one. So we knew that was standard, and it was always about getting what was bought for me. If nothing was bought for you, you know, you feel like
It's
Christmas
not Christmas.
didn't happen. And even with that which was bought for you, you're not willing to share with anybody because Christmas is about me and what I can get. So I love what you're saying, and I think more so in this culture that we live in, where a lot of people are so self-entitled. Yeah, it's a very important thing to teach children from an early age. You know, so that's good. Any more thoughts from your side?
Yeah, the culture of gratitude.
Mm.
That is what I would teach my children.
Okay.
You know, have a moment with your children where every day, you know, in the course of Christmas time, you can have dinner together
Yeah.
and have a conversation. What are they thankful for? You know, what are they thanking God for? They actually went to school the whole year. They were not chased away, you know. So then it teaches your children to have a thankful heart and you know, to not feel entitled, like you're saying,
Yeah.
that I should, I must,
Yes.
you know. It teaches them to say thank you, to appreciate life, to appreciate the simple things that we think they deserve, yes, but then they should be able now, you should teach them to appreciate that actually, because of Jesus, you know, he has enabled us to have a roof over our head.
Yes.
He has enabled us to have food the whole of the year, you know. Have a culture whereby the children can be grateful, you know, and they can voice it.
Even do a gratitude letter to
Yeah.
their teachers.
Yeah.
Maybe a PP1, do a drawing telling
You
the
know,
teacher
I
thank
remember
you.
even when my child Shama was closing school, she came up to us and said, "Mom, tomorrow it's a snack day, but I want you to buy 2 sodas."
Oh.
Mm.
And it was actually on phone. He said, "Can I talk to Baba?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Dad, buy sodas for Teacher Elizabeth and Teacher so and so." So the father was like, "I thought it's 1 teacher." She said, "No, it's 2." You know, and the teacher was shocked.
Wow.
The following
Yeah.
day, you know,
Yes.
teach them as early, you know, to say thank you, to their teachers, to say thank you to their fellow students, to say thank you to their neighbors,
Yeah,
you know, so that even as they grow up, they will learn, you know, like the Bible says, train up a child in the ways that they should.
Yeah.
Yes, they
Yeah.
will not
Depart
forget.
from it, yeah.
Yeah, teach
Wow.
them. I think for me that would be awesome.
Okay.
You know,
And I think the gift of sharing, the kids, when teach them early, like I remember our daughter yesterday, I'd bought for them some Christmas
Hats.
hats.
Yeah.
So she took hers yesterday and they said she's wearing it. So at the end of the day, she told that I've given it to my friend, Riona. Why? It's sharing. Sharing is caring.
Ooh.
So there's nothing I could do. I told her, okay, you share. So
Yeah.
I have to buy another one for her again. Already she has shared that one. And you cannot tell her don't give.
Yeah.
She knows when it
Because you
share.
taught her to
Yeah.
Yeah. So she has to share.
You've reminded me of something. One time we had we were doing a mission trip to Baringo. We'd gone to Baringo, we'd seen the pathetic state people are living in. The kids don't have clothes, what. So we came back and rallied people in church, rallied our kids. We decided, let's include our kids in this.
Good.
And so we told our kids, the clothes you don't wear, the toys, these kids have nothing. Hey, si watoto walipanga.
Walizitoa.
The
Mpaka
best of
jemko
the
taka
best.
The
zitoe.
best of the
They
best.
gave their
Yes.
best.
Very true.
The parents were in turmoil. You can't give this. This is your best, whatever. And the kids were saying, "But mommy, you said they don't have any clothes. At least
Wow.
for me, I know you can buy another one for me."
Wow.
You see?
I mean, it was a lesson on giving, not to the children,
To the
but to the
parents.
children
parents.
taught the parents. You know the way we
Giving
give
from the
what we are
best.
not using.
Yeah,
Yes.
The
sivangi
kids gave
kiatu.
their best. Aki, the parents panicked. It was pandemonium.
Very
They
true.
panicked. Your kweli.
Na
You
wanatoa
can't
tu.
give this.
Yeah.
Do you know how much I bought this? But you can buy another one. That kid, no one can buy for them. It was very humbling.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Because that's very
That's
important
nice.
because even some
Yes.
parents or some families, they don't have even, leave alone food. You are buying a new clothes, you still have another new clothes, but them they don't have. Wako nile yenye imeraruka. Kwanza natumianga school uniform, even for
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Why can't you just even say, today, daughter, you're not going to buy for a new clothes. Can you buy this one for these people? Yeah. Can you take them to see the situation?
Yes.
They will be grateful to give.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have a comment here. It says, "Hi, Pasi. My husband is from Kisii. We share the Christmas. Alternating years, kwetu na kwao. So, On the 27th, tutoke kwetu, tuteremke Kisii until the new year.
Wow.
And then next year, itakuwa Kisii for Christmas, then new year, tuteremke mpaka Naivasha kwetu.
Wow.
The kids enjoy traveling. We stop to look at baboons and wanyama kwa njia. Leads enjoy all grannies and the grandpas. It's fantastic. I love that.
Wow.
That's wonderful.
Nice.
That's a wonderful experience
Yeah,
right there.
true.
What about you? What do you do over the Christmas season as a family? Do you have traditions, or what can you remember that your parents used to do over the Christmas season? Share that with us. 20316 SMS. WhatsApp number 0786316316. Parenting Tuesday. Today talking about memories and the importance of creating memories around the Christmas season, and not just around the Christmas season, just memories as a family. And we are going back and remembering how Christmas was for us when we were growing up, and it's exciting. I mean, it still brings a smile on our faces. And I'm wondering, supposing Sembuse, our parents did not create such memories, we would have nothing to smile about today. And so it's important for you as a parent to also begin thinking about creating memories around Christmas and other seasons for your family, so that when your kids grow up, that they will have memories, good memories about family time together. This one says, good morning. Being SDA, we were not meant to celebrate, but my mom could not let us down. So we decorated the house and locked the front door from the 23rd. Due to the ongoing decorations, wageni wapitie kwa kitchen door.
Oh,
Until the
I love your mom.
25th.
I love your mom.
That's awesome.
That's a mother. That's a mother right there. I am telling you. Hey, say hi to Njambi. Is she related to the Kareidhis or Githinjis by any chance? Wait, tunaongea juu ya Christmas.
She related to me.
She's related to you.
Nimesalimika
Njambi
sana.
umesalimika.
Nimesalimika
Yeah,
sana.
that's good. You know, I'm just thinking, even just stretching this thing a bit. I know we've been focusing on Christmas, but thinking back to growing up, you know, do you think it's important for you to create memories with your children, for you to do things together with your children, that when they grow up, they could be remembering, we used to go for soccer with my dad?
Oh, yeah.
You know, how important is that, and what would you tell somebody who's not doing that? What would you tell them?
Wow. What I have learned, one of the things I've learned about children is that they learn from watching, not from being told.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
They learn from watching. What are you doing?
Mm.
You know? So we have this small baby, she's 1 year and 3 months. So everything, I remember yesterday the father was writing on
Yeah.
a balloon
Uh-huh.
her name. She came, took a pen, sat down and started writing and drawing, you know, marks in our balloon, you know. So children learn from watching, and it would be lovely for children to have memories of what their parents were doing during such a time as Christmas. So for us, I believe it would be important for us to create memories, constant memories, not just one time of memories, you know, mwaka tu moja and that's it. You know, intentional memories for our children, that this is what we do during Christmas.
Yes.
That this year we are going to an orphanage, okay, to give, to play, to, you know, play with the kids and stuff like that. The other year, this is what we're going to be doing, okay? So we can have, maybe it's 25th on Christmas, but we have like a holiday of 5 days.
Yeah.
So on day 1, we can celebrate with our families. On day 2, this is what we can do. On day 3, this is what we can do. On day 4, we can spend a whole day at home and sing, you know, Christmas carols and read Bible stories. That would be lovely. Yes, that would be lovely.
We are so busy today,
Yeah.
especially dads. We are hustling and hustling.
Looking for money.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
the more you look for it, the more you don't find
You
it.
don't find it.
I'm telling you,
Chasing
man.
it.
Yeah, and sometimes we are not available. Sometimes we are not there to create these memories.
With the kids,
It's interesting. Sometimes when you go for the meetings in school,
Oh.
you know, it's mothers.
Very
You feel
true.
like, okay,
Or even caregivers.
or even caregivers. I remember one time going to my daughter's school meeting, and they clapped for the fathers.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
because for the first time it was half. The same number of
Nil.
mothers and the
Yeah.
same number of
Number of
fathers
fathers.
came,
Wow.
and it was a celebration.
It was a draw.
What would you tell the men? because we are absent, nil by mouth.
Yeah, I think what is happening with men is we think like being busy making or chasing careers or making our families feel happy. Like we always say, if you're absent, you're absent. Whether you have the present and the absence is you're absent, the
Yes.
present does not matter anything else. So I think for fathers is like I said, is not now the time for you to go for maybe nyama choma with the boys. You can you do it with your kids? Yeah, just do it at home. I think like we were discussing, like you can just maybe be creative. Instead of buying gifts, can you just maybe nowadays you can learn through YouTube. Take your kids, sit down, even learn how to make a mat. Sit with them down. Let's say, can you make a mat for Christmas? Can you make a toys for Christmas? So I think be creative. Just do artwork with your kids, even drawing about the Christmas tree. Sit down with them. They'll remember that during Christmas, this is what we did with my dad. Like about the gift, like we're saying about the gifts. I think it's not like we are saying don't buy gifts for your kids, because kids really value gifts.
Yes.
Mostly at the age of 5 and below, or even 10 and below. If you promise to buy them something, like we had promised our daughter to buy for her a bicycle on her 5th birthday, she
Yes.
still reminds us that in February 20th, you'll buy for me a bicycle.
Wow.
And if you don't buy it,
Yes.
they will call. In fact, my daughter will call me when I'm mwongo. If I promise to buy for her something, then it's a how.
Yeah.
As a, okay, let's say as a human being, not as a father.
Yes.
And you go home and, nimesahau, I'm sorry. No, Dad, you said buy for me, you're a liar. So there's no way I'll get myself out of that place because I had promised.
Yeah.
So I think even when you buy for them gift during the Christmas, as a father, they feel like Dad really loves me. They will always treasure that gift that like, "Hii nilinunua na baba yangu during Christmas."
During Christmas, yes.
So create time with your children. Don't go for nyama choma with the men. Look for Jamhuri Day and go for nyama choma with the men. But Christmas, like if you learn about Christmas in the book of Matthew, like there were gifts that were brought by the wise men.
The wise men, yes.
Yeah, and they brought the gift to the baby Jesus.
Yes.
Now they were the wise men. Why can't you be a wise man and take gift to your kids and have time with them, spend time with them, protect them? Because I remember when King Herod sent the message to the shepherd that go look for the person who was born and bring the news to me.
Yeah.
And they didn't go back to give the news to the king because they knew that
It means harm.
He's meant harm.
Yes.
So it means as a father, protect your family. Be there for them. Even pray for them. Tell your kids, I want to pray for you during this Christmas. And even those who are not born again, tell them, do you know what? You can receive Christ.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
Wow.
the
You know,
best
some kids have never had their fathers praying for them.
Oh, yeah.
They only pray for food.
No, even for food.
Even for food.
Even for
Toto omba.
Yeah, you know,
Very true.
It is so common, even when you go for meetings, tutauliza mama mmoja atuombe hapa.
Oh,
It is so
I
common.
know.
So some children have never actually
Had
had
their fathers
their fathers pray for them.
True.
What about families that would say, we don't have money? You know, and some of these things you guys are talking about, does it have to be expensive?
No, I think we complicate life.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
When we understand the reason for the season, like we say, it is Christ. That Christ was born. He's our savior, our redeemer, our restorer, our healer.
Yes.
You know, like I said, we should have a culture of gratitude. This is a moment for us to cultivate that culture.
Yes.
And say throughout the year no one has been hospitalized.
Yes.
You know, that is something to be thankful for. You know, you don't even have to spend money on anything. Just appreciate God for everything that He has done the entire year, and and thanking Him that He was actually born, and because of His life, that you have received so much more. You have joy, you have peace, things that you cannot buy with money.
Yes.
You know, you can actually breathe. There's someone breathing in a hospital using oxygen, and they pay
For it.
Dearly.
To breathe, yeah.
dearly for that. Thank God for the those little things that we assume sort of that they do not amount to anything, but they do, because if today you're not breathing, you're dead. So thank God for the simple things. Whatever you have, whatever little you have, it doesn't have to be extra.
Yeah.
Do not copy. That's the other that's the other problem that we have. We start copying. What are they doing for Christmas? Walichinja mbuzi,
Hata si lazima tuchinje.
No.
Yeah.
Create your own culture.
Yeah.
Create your own culture. Like you said, spend time. Just spending time with your children is such a huge gift to them.
Yeah.
Okay? Even if you just bought crepes for them, they will appreciate them.
Kule kwa furaha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're happy.
Yeah.
And you're enjoying the season. Yes.
Yeah, may just to add on it, like if you read the book of Matthew 2, The Bible says from verse 2. Verse 1, now after Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of Herod the king, behold, wise men from the east came to Jerusalem. Now if I go to verse 5, verse 4 it says, and when he had gathered all the chief priests and the scribes of the people together, he inquired of them where the Christ was to be born.
Yes.
Then verse 5 anasema, so they said to him, in Bethlehem of Judea, for thus it is written by the prophet. Then akasema that Herod, but you Bethlehem in the land of Judea are not the least among the rulers of Jerusalem. Judah. So it means for Herod, Bethlehem was the least. It was the least of the cities that a king could be born in. So, and all of us, ukisoma story ya Jesus, he was born in a manger. It was a simple way that it was not like alipelekwa the biggest the biggest hospital that we know in the world to be born, because he's a king. He deserved to be where there's free oxygen, there's screens everywhere, there must be cameras taking the way Nazaliwa. He was born in a very simple place that all of us could not even imagine taking our kids to be born in. Yeah, because all of us, when our wives are pregnant, expectant, we feel like, which hospital should I take my wife in? But for her, it was a simple place. It shows how simple Christmas should be. It's not all about what you're going to offer or what you're going to have. But for him being born in that place shows simplicity of Christmas. It's all about giving. And it's all about your heart. So like my wife said, don't complicate anything. Create your own culture. You may not have all the things that you need to take your kids maybe to a Boseli or Gome for vacation, but you have time with them. You have good health. You can be in that house and play
football.
I remember those during our high schools, we used to karanga mahindi mekauka. Ile yenye unataka kwenda kushagwa, so unaikaanga ni kama njugu, unaweka kachumvi kidogo. Boss, it's nice. So you walk with it, unakula moja moja, umeweka kwa mfuko, ila kuchoma, kisha kuchoma unaanza kula pole pole.
Do you know the name for those mindis?
Simbeteti.
Yes.
But in Luo they were called something in Luo. I'm not able to remember, but they had a very nice name in Luo also. So if you can eat that, but eat it at peace, with all the love of the family and smiling at one another, than eating nyama choma and mbuzi choma and kuku and all those things, but you've taken a loan. So you're eating and thinking like, now what will I do in January?
In January.
So I think just be simple. Whatever you have, make Christmas out of it. Make Christmas. Don't desire to be the biggest.
That's very true. And I think for me the other thing is that when you have a tradition, then you can work towards it. You can plan towards it. You know, you're not surprised. No,
it's Christmas.
You know, this is what we do over Christmas. This is the kind of budget we need, and so it's always easy to plan ahead. I'm beginning to hear voices in my head, and when I hear voices in my head, it's not the voice of the Holy Spirit. It's not the voice of God. It's the voice of my producer telling me we are almost running out of time.
Amen.
But what would your parting shot be to the families, especially young families, because you guys are a young family? What would your parting shot be to them?
I think for me, even as we give our children gifts, even as we eat together and marry together, let us teach our children about Christ. Okay, that he's our savior. He came to save the sinners. He came to he's the healer and whatnot. So that then again, apart from just eating and celebrating, we give them the gift of Christ in their lives.
Very important. Yes.
For me, I'll say even the older people who knows about Christmas, one question is, you're celebrating Christmas. Do you know the person that you're celebrating?
Yes.
Do you know him, and does he know you? So the best gift that you can give to God on Christmas is not celebrating, but giving your life to Christ. So I will say that on that day, the best thing that you can do and have a memory is, I gave my life to Christ during Christmas. If you're not born again. But if you're born again, it's not the best time for you to do what? Witness. It's not the time to visit someone and tell them, we have brought for your gift, as maybe food, but we tell about Christ, who you don't know, and evangelize. And let it be a memory that, you know what, on this day, there's a soul that came to Christ. It is because I ministered to them and shared love to them.
Awesome.
Yes.
Can see you're the pastor, he's the evangelist.
Hallelujah.
Something of that
sort. Yes.
Tumeni salamu. Yeah.
Natuma salamu to my very, very, very dear friend Ivy Morenga and Mabinda. To my parents, Mama Chanzo, of course, aski kutoka Migori, lakini natuma salamu.
Yes.
And my mom and my sisters and our siblings.
Yeah, don't forget to mention Shama.
And Shama, and Sifa as well. I know they're watching.
Yes.
Yeah, imetuma salamu and Jemima as well, and everyone who knows us. Okay. We thank God for you, and we pray that Christ is Lord over your life this season as we celebrate Christmas.
Awesome.
Wow.
Lazima tume salamu Muluya. So we want to celebrate our friends, those who have been working with us, like you said, the Mabindas and the Okubos. Pastor Ken Oyola, you've been a pillar. Isaiah Oyugi from Kitale, one and only Victor Mbugwa from Nairobi Chapel, and an old a man in my life who takes care of me very well, Mr. Kigume Karuri. He's been a mentor to me.
Okay.
And we thank everyone who looks upon us as mentors and father figures, and everyone who identify with us. We bless you. May God bless you. And thank you, Jemo. Salamu kwa mke wako. Msalimu sana. Be blessed.
Asante, you guys. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate and love you guys.
Thank you.
We thank the Lord for you.
Amen. Thank God for you too.
Asante sana.
Be blessed. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yes. Create memories, my friend. Create memories, create traditions. Build memories for your children so that when they grow up, and they are working in a studio somewhere, they can remember. My dad used to bring us candy at midnight on the 24th. And it still brings a smile on my face. Mr. Okumu, you're the man, my friend.
Amen.
Well, our time is up.